Hey guys, this is Mike from Global Inland Shoppers. I'm here to give you guys a little demonstration of how to go out and shop safely in times of a pandemic, how to be redundant in your gear, and how to make sure that you are going out to be the safest shopper that you can be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain to you guys what I have going on here, a little bit about my equipment and how and why I use it and set it up. So it's very important to always be redundant in everything you have. So what I have standard is always going to have a 7-foot mask so that you're able to always be able to give it to a friend in need if their mask comes off, and you can quickly deploy to your backup right away. The other thing that I think is very important to carry is multiple cutting devices in case your cord gets tangled up and you can't get free, or you got some shoppers who are trying to get the last roll of toilet paper. So therefore what I have here is a primary cutter, which tends to have a little bit of length and distance in there, along with a backup cutter, you can see here, and then I have a third right here because we want to be redundant in what we do. I like to have 2 lights at all times in case it gets dark, we're still shopping, we don't know, we want to see who's around us. No one's trying to come in to steal my sanitizer. With that, I like to go out to the store in a set of doubles. I fill these both up with sanitizer, therefore I always have enough sanitizer where I don't have to touch anything, nor do I have to worry about using somebody else's sanitizer that they have touched. I'm able to deploy my sanitizer right here by doing a little squeeze. Right here, I can shoot out enough sanitizer for 2 feet in case someone's coming to you. I also like to use my sanitizer for doorknobs and consistently wash my hands with these daily. I also want to describe basically the steps of going out and how I put everything on. So now that you guys have seen the basic setup that I have, and just to tell you guys, I am wearing goggles, I am wearing them backwards. I don't want anyone to think that I am in a state of panic. But when I do go out and get ready to go shopping, I will turn these around, wear them in front, and prepare for a full setup. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to demonstrate a full setup, how I'm going to walk out the door. All right, first thing that we want to do is get ourselves a goal. Goals, we're going to go shopping, okay? We're going to be safe, and we're going to go to one store, okay? So that's my goal. I'm going to instruct anyone that I'm with, if they're going to be a blocker, if they're going to be a shopper, if they're going to be a reader. If I need them to read my shopping list, if I need them to go out there and get something from the aisle before it's all taken, or if I need someone to watch my back as I'm shopping down the aisles. So you want to instruct who's going to be in what position, all right? Then it's very important that we're all in the same gear, okay? So make sure that you do have a primary mask, you do have a backup mask, you do have a backup neck piece along with the hood. All right, everyone's wearing the same stuff. We all have it so we know, okay? Now with exposure to where we're gonna be, we wanna give it time. We don't wanna go to the store for too long, give ourselves enough time where we're gonna expose ourselves to the virus. So set a goal, all right? Going to one store, 35 minutes, one store, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna work out our minimum de-scum, okay, which means we're going to go to one store. So we have to be able to de-scum us after the one store before going to another store. Being it's just one store, it's a minimum de-scum that we have to deal with. You also want to be able to talk about your gas management with your car if you're going places. I like to make sure I always have 1/8 of a tank at all times going to the store. Therefore, I don't have to stop at the gas station, change excessive gloves, and fill up. So know how much gas you have in your store going out, and also be mindful of your environment. Okay, we're going to be going into maybe a small store, less people, a Costco, a lot of people, or a farmer's market where you have idiots not wearing masks and let you go shoulder to shoulder. So be aware of your environment. And that was a lot of information, guys, but right now I'm going to go ahead and show you how I gear up and go out with the steps. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and put our goggles on. All right, goggle check. Once we have the goggles and we have a hood on, okay, we want to make sure that we have tops on top of our doubles, okay? So we want to do a nice little secure check, lifting up an elbow, reaching back on 1, reaching back on 2. Make sure that all of our tops are on. We go ahead and give a little deploy, Make sure those work, okay? Then what we're gonna do right now is we are gonna make sure our mask is on nice, okay? And we have a backup right there, okay? For the purpose of the video, I'm gonna keep those off to explain the rest of what I got going on right now, okay? So what we have going on for the rest is I look to my right side, okay? On my right side, I have a light. I also have my double ender for my primary mask. On my left side, I have a backup mask, okay? On my right hip, if you guys can see this, I have backup goggles. Always be redundant in what you wear. So we got backup goggles to go with these. Now, it's also important if things get stupid out there and people just, you know, are talking about Trump, they're talking about how great it is and there's no virus, what you can do is deploy your backup goggles. This makes you blind to the world in all its ignorance. So by here, I can't see the stupid people. I can just go about my day and pretend they don't exist. But take them off before driving because that can cause some issues. I don't want anyone to get in a car accident. There's always going to be stupid people. We can't blind them out all the times. All right. Moving over on my right-hand side, in my right pocket, I have backup gloves. I also have backup disinfectant in case any of my dispensers become clogged. I get a leak, it runs dry. I have wipes that can always sanitize and come into effect. With the backup gloves, I also have store notes, okay? Be able to write everything in store notes with a backup in case it's raining of a wet version so I can keep my shopping list sharp. All right, let's move over to the left side. I have my knife that you guys saw. I have my backup sanitizer. So with this and the wipes, now I also have a redundant backup use of a hand sanitizer ready to pump at any time. If people are getting too close and they don't understand bubble space, they don't understand social distancing, it's okay. You can help them out by simply deploying one of these. This is what we call an SMB. It's a stupid person bounce. A stupid man bounce. Okay, so you have someone far away, you simply deploy this. Okay, this is going to give you a 6-foot distance away from people so they know that your bubble space is this much. Okay, guys, be safe out there. This virus isn't going away. Let's be redundant. Let's be safe. Let's have a good shop. All right, here we go.